Hello and welcome to the Quibber channel. I wanted to talk about the Quingo Toura Mk. It's an amazing piece of kit. It is pretty much the Rolls Royce of all mobility scooters. Not that well known outside of the UK and outside of Australia, but when it comes to reliability and actual ability, there's nothing quite like it. As you know, if you watch my videos, I have travelled over 250 miles on mine. Yesterday alone, I did 24 miles. I went all the way from my house to a local place called Trentham Gardens, which is a beautiful place. You can see the images of it here. I travelled all the way down the roads to get there, and on the pavement I took you down the different tracks inside there. Not only that, I took it to hospital and back. This is a scooter that's powerful enough to go on the road, that has full lighting system all the way around it, that you can get a canopy for, that you can get a heated steering wheel, you can get a rear facing camera. That's one of the most powerful motors you can get. It has 5 wheels, 3 at the front, which means its steering wheel at the front in the centre is extremely agile, just like a 3 one. It can turn in a really close circle. It's got one of the best turning circles of a model of its size, but it can also, because of the stability of the extra 2 wheels, one on either side of the front, that sort of pivot and touch as you turn, you have the stability of a 4-wheel model. The seat on it is one of the most comfortable I've ever used. It has regenerative braking, which means as you're going along, the braking system, let me explain the braking system. When you are using the throttle lever to move forward or backwards, and you release that lever, as soon as you release that lever, the brakes automatically come on. Ever since I've had this, I have never had to use the emergency brake. It has an emergency pull lever for the brake and a completely separate brake system to stop it if anything goes wrong. But I have never had to use that brake. In fact, when they came to service it, I asked them to check the actual brake because I didn't know whether it worked, because I'd never yet to use it at all in my entire time of having the vehicle. Because the braking system that's built into it, as soon as you release the throttle, it just brings you to a stop. And that braking is what's called regenerative braking, so it sends some of the power that it's got back into the batteries, just like an electric vehicle would, which it is. It has given me back my independence. I mean, look at me. Yesterday I went all the way around Trentham and the Gardens. I had a beautiful time. And even with all my anxiety and my issues, as a mobile safe space, it is perfect because I can rely on it. I trust it. I don't have to be concerned that something will go wrong, that things will break, that I can't chance myself on it. And that is a big thing. Why do you think I need so many different computers in the house in case one breaks? So many different phones in case one breaks? Just in case. Just in case. But with this, it's just, whenever I get on it, I know, one thing I've always said with my disabilities and that, what matters to me is that whenever I turn on whatever I am using as part of my safe space, as part of my system of coping strategies, it has to just work. I can't ever be in a situation where I go to turn it on and it won't. I have a 2-year warranty with it, and I also have breakdown cover and all that kind of things, just in case. I have taken this vehicle up some of those highest gradient hills that I've seen. It can carry 220 pounds. Actually, no, my apologies. Let me just pause this. I made a mistake there. Yep, it's 220 kilograms, which is 485 pounds, which is 35 stone. I got it mixed up. Literally, it can carry me plus 100 kilograms of weight on top. It's amazing. I am mechanically, it is one of the most advanced mobility scooters you can get. Safety wise, it is absolutely amazing. It has always on lighting. As soon as you turn it on, the LED lights at the front and the back kick in. Let's see if we can show them on here. Let me just move this over to here so I can better angle on here. Okay, so you can see the lights at the front here. These two lights. These ones come on automatically whenever your Quingo is turned on. You can see the cantilever design of the design of the actual wheels here. The big one you turn on, but this one comes on, and these are your indicators. Now, if we look at the rear, it's not going to show the rear. You can see the lighting system just there on the rear, very bright. Those are on all the time. It has full hazard lights and everything. And so, this seating system with memory foam on top of thingy is absolutely gorgeous. I have sat in this at the hospital because this, not only can I go on the pavement, but it's powerful enough for me to go on the pavement and maneuver. It's powerful enough for me to go on the road at up to 8 miles an hour. It is maneuverable enough for me to go inside shops and hospitals and pavements. It has a very good dash, a digital display, and this is the best system the best mobility scooter I've ever used, and I rely on it. It's part of my mobility. It is very expensive to buy new, but is it worth it? Oh yes, it is. So this is Jason for the Cover Channel. I hope you're having a wonderful day, all of you. Let's just think if there was anything else I wanted to say about this unit. Just the fact that this is allowing me to go these places. And once I've got what's called my DVLA for it, it's got to be registered at the moment. We thought it was already registered, but some of the paperwork didn't work out, so I've got to re-register it. And once it's registered, I'll be able to go on the road, because I plan to go places where you have to go down the roads. So this is Jason for the Colour Chart. Bye bye for now.